welcome back. This is Princess Pigpen and Stitching Blues. I'm Mary Lisa, and we are coming to you tonight. Although my baby, she's not very fond of me stitching because it takes time away from her. But she's my baby, and I've got the queen over there. She's asleep on her bed. She's 17-year-old, and I don't want to disturb her. But this is the baby, and she's always in the mud. That's why we call her Princess Pigpen or Mud Pie. She is just, and it's getting past her bedtime, as you can tell. She's only about 10 months old, so I don't know what I'm going to do with her, but she's something else. Okay, there you go, baby. She'll be jumping up my leg in a minute, trying to, Mama, pick me up. Well, welcome back to my 4th video. I'm real excited that you joined me again. And Stitch Mania has just been an awesome experience. There's only a few more days, and I think another week left of it. And I'm excited and very, very happy to have participated this year. I've learned about it this year, and it has done a lot for me. I've started more projects this year than I have in 3 years, I believe, and it's just been a phenomenal process and experience. And I've seen so many new projects and charts and different people, showing what they've done. I've just been amazed and enlightened with the types of just everything. I just can't explain it because with FlossTube, I've been able to find different techniques to finish, new designers I hadn't heard of before. I don't know where I've been all my life. I guess I've just been going to the Hobby Lobby and Joann's and Michael's, and I'd gone to a few local needle shops, but I've just been totally blown away by some of the new patterns, different patterns. And I have, expanded my chart collection. And that's all it says. Because some of these I just love to look at, and I don't know if I'll ever get to them. But Stitch Mania has been great. Now, let me share with you the projects I have started this year. This is this week, not this year. I'm working on this one. It is from the Cross Stitch 2017 Halloween Special, and I have done this much of the witch, and I'm real happy. I think that's the way it goes. I found my little monkey, flying monkey goes with it very well. Oops, don't want to lose that. That's my good thread. But it's been fun to do. This is from Madame Chantilly. And I can't show you the pattern because I don't have a finished product yet. But this is what I've done so far. It's her skirt, part of her skirt. And I actually think I'm going to stop and I'm going to tea dye the fabric. Maybe. I don't know. I may talk myself out of it and just leave it the way it is. But this is a really pretty one. And I've got that from Madame Chantilly out of Italy. And this one, I saw someone, I don't even remember where I saw it, but it's the Blackburn Design, a magical tour, magical mystery tour. And I've got this one and another pattern, and I've got the others coming online, but I think it's really cool looking, and I'm a big Beatles fan, so this is good. And here is what I've done. I've got a TARDIS on it as my needle keeper, but I'm disappointed, and I'm not sure if I'm going to leave this. This is the pattern. Instructions said use 1 thread over 2 strands. Yeah, I think that's correct. And I just don't think it has the depth it would need. I'm going to let some other people look at it, and because I don't know if you can see it well enough that way. But I don't know. And so I've got to make that decision pretty soon because I really am excited about doing this particular piece. This one I started last week, and it is a Nashville Market 2015 special from Classic Colorworks and Hoffman Distributing, and it's Roses Are Red. And so I became obsessed with it, trying to finish it. And this was what I did in three nights. And I just have, I think, one more night or two nights I can have this all done. There's some stuff that comes up here in the center part. So I think it looks really cool. So I'm real happy to be doing this piece. And that's really all the whips I can find. It seems like I started more, but I couldn't find them. And I had a couple of meetings this week, and I think I just misplaced some things. And let's see. I wanted to share with you. Let me do this. Put this over here and pull this out and put over here. These are what I plan on working on next week, starting this next process. I want to do this one is Scarlet House Patriotic Shaker Box Set. Because Memorial Weekend, I want to work on this weekend, along with the Queen for in my next life. I want to be a queen because it's very patriotic. I just think it just kind of flows with that theme. And then I have this one, which I got is a Snowflake Diaries pumpkin. I'm going to do. I think he's cute with the little bunny, and he's cute. So I'm going to do that one. And I am so glad I got this Stitch Maynia, because I was going through my stash again. I almost bought this pattern again because I saw someone talking about it. I think Gulf Coast Stitchers, Julie, was talking about it. I believe it was. And I was like, oh, I may order that. I may order it. And then I was going through my own stash, and I have it. And so now I just have to kit it up and start it next week. So this saves me. I mean, it's not a big, but it saves me from purchasing something I already have. And I don't know when I got it, but apparently I had it, and I liked it then, and I still like it. And this one is Black Heart. I saw, I'm going to start this next week. Gulf Coast, I'm a big fan of the Gulf Coast Stitcher, Julie, and I'm going to start that one next week. And this one I want to start Vintage Animal. Let me pull it out because all the threads are in the way. I've got the material over there too already. And I really love the fact that this was up and down, and that's what attracted me to that. And all the animals. So I'm going to do this start this one next week. I know I showed you that one, but by Jeanette Douglas Designs. And this is my find at Hobby Lobby on the sale rack. So there's a lot of I thought this was done on black, but it's not. That's all stitched black. So this is in preparation for my Heaven and Earth patterns that are coming sometime this week. So this practice. And this is another one I think I'm going to try to start this weekend. It's Heartstrings Samplery, the Stars and Stripes Forever Stocking Ornament number 3. And I like the patriotic view of it. It's really very simple and cute. And I'm kind of happy to maybe get to start this weekend, Memorial Weekend, which will be a perfect weekend. And with that, that's all the stuff I want to start next week. The last one was actually a new purchase this week also. And I got the yellow submarine. This is my new purchase that I got. That goes along with my long and winding road. I got this come in, and then I found where I could get the other. So this I'm pretty happy with to start this. I may be starting this as soon as I finish the long and winding road, I'll work on it. I purchased this one. I'm going to do, I really liked it. It's for a gardener, gardening vegetables, and it talks about, planting and all that. So I think it's a really nice how to grow and when to sow garden vegetables, and I think it's really cool. I like that. This one from Heartstring Samplery. First I drink coffee Quaker, and I'm going to do that one pretty soon. This is one of my new purchases, so it just came in. It's got to at least sit a week before I decide to start it, I guess. This one is from I purchased from Gulf Coast Stitchers, and it's from Lila's Studio. Lila's Studio. Bless Us, O Lord. And I believe I love the vividness of all the colors on this particular piece. So I'm going to do this. It was my understanding when I was listening to Julie that they were going to set up a stitch along for this one, and I'll have to go back and be alert and find it, because I actually have all the ingredients to start this when they start that project. So I'm pretty happy with that. And the last thing I purchased this week, it was a slow week, I guess, is this from StitchyBox Samplers, Hannah Pen. And it's very cool looking. And I don't know if I showed you or not, but this is my new purchase. And what really is struck is how the letters go different ways. And I was sharing this with my friends. We have a stitch-in at my house once a month, and we moved it up from next weekend. It's usually the last weekend. But I decided to do this week. And I was showing them, and they just all fell in love with it. So we're going to create a stitch along starting in August for this particular pattern. And I know Faraway Designs has ordered more of these. They have more coming in. So if you're interested in doing this sampler, go see farawaydesigns.net. I'll put the link down below so that you could go out and look at it if you want to. But it's been a fun week. It's been kind of full. I've been working. I take care of my stepfather, and at 97, he's a handful. He's a wonderful man, but he has his opinion on what he wants. But he's fun. But I've had a couple of calls to go see him. I go by and see when I can, at least once or twice a week. But it's been fun. The ladies came over this past Sunday to stitch with us. Some came over at 11, and when they all left at 9, we stitched all day long. It was a blast. We had the ladies who came for lunch. We had pasta, and then we stayed and we ordered pizza. And so we were just going to town, and we heard a chime go off, and we realized some of us had to go to work. Not me. I'm retired. But we had such a wonderful time stitching and enjoying each other's company and looking at what everybody else is doing. And that's been really fun. Similar to what, I go online and I see what everybody's working on in Stitch Maynia, and it's just been a fabulous ride. and I'm going to keep this up. It's just been fun. I think there's a lot to do. I plan on using some of the finishing techniques that I've learned on Floss Tube from Twisted Stitcher. She had some finishing. I will try that this weekend, and I will show you what I finished based on what her instructions, and they're so easy, and so I'm real excited to look and see what I can do on that. So this is a short and brief update to Stitch Mania, and I hope to see you around the Stitch Mania updates, and show me and tell me what you're working on. This has been really fun, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful experience. And I've had so many people comment and thank you on when I posted on my daily post. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will be talking to you next week. And keep on stitching along the river. I'm stitching along the river in Memphis, Tennessee, and stitching my blues away. Thank you.